Hey everyone, this is David at Finish Line Factory, and I'm here today with Autosport Group in Delray Beach, and they invited me to come over and check out this Porsche Panamera that they have for sale. It's a 2011 with 50,000 miles. Come with me and let's go check it out. So this is a Panamera 4S with PDK. It has a stunning red exterior. It's almost like a metallic paint with steel brakes. And it features the PDK double clutch system. And it is equipped with, let me see, 20-inch wheels. This looks really, really good. The Panamera, when it first came out, people didn't really like it that much. It looks like Porsche tried to apply a sedan body style to the 911 styling. But I think it's aged pretty well. And in the modern era, it still looks pretty good. Especially with the new Panamera that's come out. This is definitely a good buy. Now, at first, people didn't really like it because it looked kind of weird, but the interior and what you got is actually pretty good value. So let's hop in and take a look at that real quick. So here's the interior. This features some black leather. Let me step in real quick. Here you have the paddle shifters for the PDK system. I believe it's pull for upshift and you push on it for downshifting, and you can do this on both sides. The key is on the left, like most, like all Porsches, tribute to Le Mans. And it's got automatic headlights, electronic parking brake, and like most Porsches, has the 5-gauge cluster. This one has your oil temperature and looks like your oil pressure, perhaps. Here's your speedometer, the tachometer with an electronic speedometer, and in the middle is a small box that tells you what gear you're in. There is an electronic gauge here, an LCD panel, just displaying things like your maps or music information. Here's the coolant temperature and your fuel level right there. You've also got various buttons and switches for programming different parts of the radio, such as your cruise control. Actually, cruise control is down here, but things like controlling things like your gauges, or cruise control, mostly controlling perhaps your radio or the LCD panel in this gauge cluster here. I believe there's also this button here, which you can actually program to do whatever you like. So wrapped in leather, maybe a heated steering wheel if I find the button for it. Moving over to this side, you got the touchscreen radio, which is very responsive and quick. Switch between different modes here by pushing these buttons. Each of the buttons has a very satisfying click to it. It doesn't feel like it's cheap or chintzy in any way. You got navigation, map, so display your current location on this pretty responsive map here. Let me see if I can play around with it. Oh, nice. There we go. This is for your volume control. I suppose this must be for the tuner control then. You can just flip the source here, so AM, FM, disc, aux, perhaps Bluetooth if you have that connected. You can change your sound settings here. You can change the bass and treble settings and all that right here. And your phone settings. Now, we don't have a phone connected here, so I can't really play around with it, but I'm sure the audio quality is quite good. So let me put this on FM, and yeah, turn that down. Your climate controls are individual for the driver and the passenger. So here you have the temperature control, the fan speed, driver and passenger, as well as where you would like the air to blow. Would you like to blow up, straight at you, down by your feet? And I think this button will automatically direct the air based on the temperature of that particular location, so that the entire cabin cools down evenly. You've also got heated seats here and here, and this button raises and lowers the wing. This turns off the automatic start-stop. You got the sport button, which makes it sportier. I suppose this sharpens up the throttle response and makes the shifts a little harder. And this turns off your traction control. Moving over here, you got a cigarette lighter and ashtray, all integrated into one piece, and I believe this should be removable, so you can clean it out if necessary. You do have one cup holder. You don't have the, well, you do. You do have the fancy Porsche over-engineered cup holder that they've got here, which is very nice, and then you move this up and hides it away. But if you don't want to have to deal with all that and reach over here just to reach your cup holder, you've got one right here. Now what's nice is that from where I'm sitting, everything on this dashboard I can reach without having to get up from the seat or stretch. It's just right here. It's just at my fingertips. I don't have even this button, even this vent here. I don't have to reach that far to get to it. It's just all within reach. It's just an amazing thing. Back here, you got some documentation, I suppose. Decent center console box. Let me put the cup holders away. So those just stow away back there. And you got the glove box with the owner's manual. It's a decently sized glove box. And put that away. And yeah, nice. So over here, this opens your trunk. I suppose this is an electronic child lock. Not a whole lot of cars have that. And you've got 4-window auto down. So let's start the car real quick just to drop the windows. It's getting quite hot in here. You got memory seats, and the seats are power adjustable. All right, let's hop in the back seat. Oh, of course, gotta actually unlock it first. So, of course, like most Porsches nowadays, the key is actually shaped like the car. So it's got the sloping back just like that. Here you've got the well, the Porsche button does nothing. It's not even a button; it's the crest. But you got the unlock, lock, open the trunk, and the panic button in case you need to panic for whatever reason. So let me go ahead and unlock the car so I can get into the back, and let's pop open the trunk. It's got a power lift gate. Nice, got a couple of things here, but that's a pretty decently sized trunk. You definitely put, your golf clubs or whatever you may need in there. Suitcase if you're traveling, groceries, etc. And you got a electronic close, so you don't have to lift a finger. Well, you do have to lift a finger, but you don't have to lift your hand. Well, let's move on. So let's hop in the back seat. All right. So back here is pretty comfy. Oh, I'd say almost maybe more, if not more comfortable than the front seats. Now in the back seat, the driver's side seat, the front seats are quite tall, a bit taller than most cars. So it kind of obstructs your view, but that's okay because you can just look out the center there. You do have your own ashtray on both sides. There's one there as well. And you each get 2 vents, one here on the sides and one in the center for each passenger. There is no center seat, so if you're the fifth wheel, you're SOL. From here, you got one cup holder. I wonder if there's more. You got a box there and the armrest, and this folds away to reveal. Oh, there's your additional cup holder, which is quite shallow, and they're not sure how they intend that to work. But I suppose, I think their thinking was, this is a Porsche. You're not supposed to be eating in the car or drinking in the car, because you could spill it. And eating is for eating, and driving is for driving. I suppose that's their philosophy. So that just closes right there, very easy. And it all looks very nice. They got this this wood-looking plastic trim, which is very high quality. Everything is wrapped in leather. Actually, wondering if this car has the extended package. And it's got this nice, cool to the touch perforated leather. So very cool. There you go. In case you forget what car you're driving, it's Panamera. I don't know if it's coming on the camera. There you go, Panamera. All right. And of course, you have a couple of storage locations here, and each passenger, it looks like it's got your own little cubby hole. All right, I think that about covers it. I wonder if there's any. Oh, you have a vent here. This vent, I suppose, is for the window defroster. Coming up here, you each also have your own map light. Let me see if we can turn that on. There you go. Oh, it doesn't just come on, it just glows on. There you go. It just comes on and then slowly goes away. All right, and before I close this out, let me we should definitely take a look at the hood, under the hood. Oh, that's it? Oh, that's the easiest hood latch I've ever had to pull. Usually it's like a harsh thing, but it's like a little gentle pop. So you can find that. There it is. And there you go. So this has the 3.6 liter direct injection V6. Look at that. I love the presentation of the engine bay. It's very, it isn't just, oh hey, we're just gonna put everything here and, you know, good luck. It's actually very well laid out. It's almost like the, it kind of reminds me a little of the Ferrari California, and the 599, how everything is presented to you in this organized manner. Of course, it is a German car, so yeah, you got the ABS pump there, a couple things here or there. And thankfully, since this is a front engine car, it should actually be easier and cheaper to maintain. If you want to change your spark plugs, for example, they're right on top, as opposed to being on the side or on the bottom of the car, so you don't have to get under the car to do basic routine maintenance. Alright guys, we're done. Brought the car back to the dealership. The car is for sale. I'll include a link to it in the description below. If you have any questions, you can contact Autosport Group in Delray Beach. If you like that, hit subscribe. Be sure to hit like and leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions. Thanks. See you guys. Bye.